Welcome to the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. Our match today is Sara Rocha versus Jasmin Ouschan. Playing 9-ball, race to 7, alternate break. The 9 balls racked on the spot. 3 object balls must go past the head string for a legal break. 3 consecutive fouls by the same player is loss of game. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. I don't know much about Rocha's game. I guess I'll find out as I go along. I don't know exactly how to pronounce her name, Rocha or Rocha. I knew a guy named with the same name one time. It was pronounced Rocha. All right, say Rocha is breaking from the left side, left bottom, trying to drive the cue ball to the side rail and not foul the break. She's already fouled the break, unless they're not playing a 3-ball rule. And they are, because she pocketed the ball and she's not shooting. She actually only got 1 ball past the side pockets. She's gonna have to hit them harder than that. Yes, unless the pool balls did something funny then. She'll go 3 rails or just pounce off 1 rail, off the rail, yeah, 1 rail. The 4 ball's in a tough place. Really, I don't think, if she gets out from here, I almost won't believe it. Almost would be better to play safe now. She could likely draw 2. She could come around and play the combination. I guess that shot is on. I thought the 5 was off the rail a little more, but it's not. Come all the way around the table like that. Good shot. Not too bad at all, really. She could play a nice safety here, just draw it back into the 9 a little bit and let the ball hit the 5 a little bit. But she'll take on the combination, maybe. She could just draw it right behind the 9 like. That was a kind of an ill-advised shot, I think. It's a tough combination, even though it looked like it was on. I think the safety would have been a prudent play there, even if you messed that up. She'll just stop right there with a little bit of right bottom. Rocha. The guy I knew was Rocha from Houston. He'd roll the 5. She'll roll the 5 ball on the side. Stop right there for the 6. You can tell she's got any angle going towards it. She'll just stop right there or draw back for the side, one or the other. Stop right there, just like that. And she looks like a nice player so far. Now she'll just draw back a little or stop again. I'm sure this table's nice and dry. They usually are. Good shot. Drew back a little bit. And she could draw all the way back and play on the side, or just draw back a little and play the corner. Just stop there, draw back. Stop, take a long shot on the 9. Just stop. These kind of shots for you amateurs, you don't want to overhit them. Just put a lot of bottom on them and just hit them and cinch them. See how she hit that? She didn't hit it very hard, and she just stopped the cue ball right there. So Rocha leads 1-0 over Ouschan. Ouschan's breaking from the left side, left bottom. Doesn't want to foul the break. Wow, she hit it head on and made the 1 straight in the side. I don't know how she didn't cut it or nothing. That ball never goes for me in the side pocket. I can't ever make the one on the side. Let's see. I thought it was a foul break. I don't see another ball back there. Only one down, unless it's touching. Unless one went down there and came back. I didn't see. She looks like she's rolling out to some kind of safety, where she can cross the ball. She almost bumped that ball back and snookered herself. It was a tricky rollout. She's got to cross this ball and send the cue ball back down table. Hopefully it won't hit the 9. Oh, it came back and hit the 2. That's always a danger too on that shot. She might have been best to let Jasmin shoot that shot. Sometimes you got to let the player shoot. You can't. You just got to be able to know when to fill it. She'll just roll this in with some right top. She looks like she's drawing the ball, though. Oh, she stunned it over. I guess she had to stun it a little bit. She didn't have as much angle as I thought. Of course, this overhead never really tells me exactly what's going to happen. It looks like they're going to use that more than anything. These are the kind of shots like this 60 degrees, or like this tells me more. She'll just draw back right up, just past where she is for the 4 ball with a lot of right bottom. Oops, she hit that kind of funny and came back and hit the 6 ball. And she overhit that shot. That's a little shot where you want to just touch draw it and don't let it run into the 6 ball. But going back to her strokes are a little wild for some of these shots. She just put a lot of spin and spin towards the 6, or just cut it in and go up and down the table. Cut it in, go up and down the table. Good shot. That wasn't an easy shot, right? She had to put a lot of inside on that shot, on that 4 ball, to make it stay away from the 9 ball. This shot's funny. She can just shoot it slow and play the 6 on the side. She always cues low. She looks like she's drawing or something. Well, as sweet as these pockets are, this is not too bad. My table, you'd be in trouble on this shot. I'll tell you that. Because it rolls like a sidewalk, and the pockets are not that generous if you don't hit it just right. She's got to put straight top, go back and forth, and come back for the 7 ball. See, that might not have went on mine because it scrubbed the rail. She still didn't get all the way back. This table is so sweet. She could fire this in and draw past the side and come back over. I don't know if she'll hit it, try to cinch it and draw it a little bit. She might, because if she can't afford to shoot it too hard, maybe. She'll just cinch it like that. Good shot. I think she still could have fired that in and went back and forth. As sweet as these tables play most of the time. Left top, just roll it in real slow. Yeah, her last stroke really, someone should tell her she should pay attention to her last, when she pulls back. She pulls back a little bit too quick. It throws off her position and maybe misses a shot here and there. She'll roll this in with right top, a little bit of right. Just roll it like that. All right, Ouschan ties it up 1-1. Rocha to break on the right side, right bottom. Needs to hit them harder, remember, she fouled the last break. Well, it doesn't matter now. She made 3 balls on the break, which that is really crazy. How easy she hit those and made 3 pool balls on the break. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. She didn't hit them hard at all. They just flew right in the hole. 3 of them right away. She could shoot this slow and roll forward a little and shoot the 4 in the side pocket. It's like a gimme. As sweet as this table's playing, I don't see any problems here except just roll forward. She might draw back and play the 4 in the other corner, in the left corner. I think the prudent place is to roll forward a little bit. But she drew back. She took the harder shot, actually. But again, I don't think she could miss that ball, just unless you hit it real bad. And she could stop right there or roll forward a little bit. She'll roll forward a little. These are the angles I need. Now she'll put right bottom or left top and follow down. She could draw out to the middle of the table, and that's what she's doing with left bottom. Like that. Good shot. She could have followed down and bounced off and played the 6 in the side also. Looks like here she can just follow real easy forward. Just like that. See these overheads, I can never tell which way the shot's going. She could draw straight back and play the 9 in the same corner, or follow forward, or stop right there and play the 9. And she'll draw back, play the 9 in the same corner, like I said the first time. She didn't have a straight in angle. She straight in shot. She had a little bit of angle. That's why she had to hit it a little bit harder. And she'll roll this in with a little bit of right top, or no spin at all. Wow. I don't think she put any spin on that. That's why she missed it. There's a gimme for Jasmin Ouschan, a little 9-ball roll in with a little bit of left top, maybe. And just roll it in. Yeah, she pulls the cue back quick, even for a little shot like that. 2-1 Ouschan leads. Ouschan breaking from the right side, right bottom. She gets the 1 ball in again. But that's a fouled break, I think. Here again is where there's no penalty, though. She gets to roll out. She have to kick at this ball. I don't understand the penalty. There is none. It should be ball in hand, I think. If you foul the break, it should be ball in hand. And the guys I play with, the men players, they'll start hitting the balls hard, then hitting the pool balls to break hard, instead of trying to tactically finesse the break just right to make them click in. She's rolling out down table for something. Going to use the 4 to do it. Real slow and just bump the 4. Wow, she hit that awful hard for a rollout. So she let the cue ball bounce off the rail. Gave her a Rocha not too hard of a shot, really. It's hard to get positioned, though. Looks like an easy safety. You could roll the ball real slow and roll right up on the 4 and the 8. Just bump the 2 ball down table. She could take this on with a lot of left bottom, draw near the 6 ball, try to create something. And I knew if she hit the rail, it would still go. I was going to mention that. I know it sounds weird commentary that mentioned that you can hit the rail and make the shot. And then what's amazing to me is how hard she hit that and it went in. That's mind-boggling. When in my table, that ball would never go in a million years as hard as she hit it and hit that side rail. She's just going to kick this. That was genius that she hit it that thin and just put a lot of distance between the 3 and the cue ball. She's got a shot. Ouschan has a shot to pocket this ball, but I don't know if it's worth it. Looks like to me she could roll real slow and just bump it to the side rail, the bottom rail, and let the 6 let the cue ball run into the 6. Or she could try to make it, or do that, go between them over there, the 5 and the 7. I think she left the shot just a little bit. She can see the 3 ball enough to do something. Play a safety, bring the cue ball back behind the... She didn't really want that ball to go in. That's for sure. She should have made sure and not make it. If it would have just landed beyond the side there, would have been an excellent safety. But now she's going to have to play another safety, which she doesn't have a good one. She might cut the ball in the corner down here. No, she's just going to roll it to the bottom rail. I'll tell you what, that's a hell... Nope, it didn't get to the rail. I was going to say, I've messed up on that shot many times. That same shot, I never get it to the rail. I lost the tournament on that shot, 10-10 one time in the finals. To Siegel, same shot. I wish I would have just cut it in the corner over here. She's going to put right top and go out. She might go all the way down table somehow. That wasn't it. I'll tell you that. I think those two were tangled together. She was trying to break them up. I think she had to do that. I thought maybe it would have went past the 9 ball, but maybe it didn't, and that's why she elected to try to break them up. She could kick this ball and cut it right in if she hits it right. I'm terrible at this particular kick shot. Trying to hit the edge of a ball like this. No. She left the combination, but I'll tell you right now, I've missed this one a billion times. It looks easy and innocent, this shot, but I'll tell you, it's really hard. What makes it hard is your cue ball's against the rail. All you got to do is just roll it in nicely. These pockets are sweet, though. You see that right there. That would have never went on my table. It would have hung right up. That's why I knew the shot was a little easier, because of how sweet the pocket is. All right, 2-2. Rocha ties it up, breaks, and fouls the break. No. I thought she only got 1 ball. Oh, she made 2 on the break. Wow. With that break, that was amazing. I thought she only made the 1 on the side. She'll play a safety here. Just bump the 2 ball and put the cue ball behind the 3. And she didn't. She needed a little inside on that to check the ball. If she would have threw a little bit of left on it, it probably would have changed direction just a little bit. They love the overhead camera. It tells you absolutely nothing. I'll tell you that. It's mind-boggling. Looks like she could just bank it in and follow forward and get position on the 3 for the corner. She's cutting it somehow, I see, with right. Spin around the rails. Not a bad shot. We shoot the 3 down here on our right corner. See, I can tell what's going to happen when they show me this kind of angle. She could roll forward and bump the 4, or she can stun between them and then come back over and shoot the 4 in the same corner where she's near. I think she'll stun right between the 9 and the 4 ball and bounce off the side rail like that. They actually gave me a look at, I knew what she was going to do because they panned in. And then I could tell like this, when they pan in, this is still no good. They won't give me the whole table. It's like a mystery. She'll stun this with right, just below center, and pop into the rail just a little and come back to the middle of the table. Just like that. I think I might have stunned down table a little bit and took something different other than this shot. Of course, she went a little bit further than she wanted to, I think. She'll follow this or draw it. And she followed it, and that's why I didn't like where she should have drawn that ball massively back, because the table's nice and conducive. It would have drawn back easy. Now she'll try to kick with spin. See, she's aiming to try to spin into it. You amateurs out there, you want to spin into this shot. That way you can kick it to the bottom rail down there off the side rail. She would have done the middle with a lot of left, kind of medium speed. See how she kicked right into it? And that's what allowed her to kick it towards the middle of the bottom rail down there more. She didn't quite hit it hard enough. But still left kind of a difficult shot. I hate this shot. I used to be good at it. I don't know if I'm any good at it anymore, this one. It's hard to shoot it with left top and hit it good at all. Right top and go around the table, or just, yeah. Right top and kind of go around the table. Oh, she's going to slow roll it. That's even harder to make that shot like that. Slow rolling it. It's more makeable if you try to go around the table. But not a bad leave. That wasn't a bad strategy. If she misses it, she's going to leave a very difficult shot. But as nice as these pockets are, she doesn't have to hit this as clean as you usually do on a shot of this nature. But this is still not an easy shot, even with a generous pocket. You got to hit it good. And that's what happens a lot on that shot, is you'll hit behind it. Left a kind of an awkward shot here. That's what makes pool such a difficult game. You think that, all the shots are like gimmies. They're not. You get all these funny shots. You not got to know how to execute them. One after another you get, just weird shots. This one you want to jack up and just pop it and hold the cue. She's got just enough room, but a lot of players, even pros, they don't like jacking up. I think she's taking it on to jack up. I can't tell. Semi. She's going to pop it a little bit somehow. Yep. And she got a good safety. Nope. Well, she left it kind of rough. She could spin this in off the rail. I don't think it's quite frozen. That's what makes this shot. Yep, it's not frozen. If it was frozen, she could hit it with a lot of left on the middle and just spin it right in. You can still spin this in off the rail. But the problem there is this cue ball is going to hit the 9, looks like. She might slow roll it and use the 9 as a blocker to get safe somehow. Well, she cut it right in. Good shot. She could do that too. Good shot. Went around the table. That shows you how sweet this table is that she took that shot on. The table was a little rougher. There's no way you'd play safe there. Good shot. Now she'll just draw back past the side over there. Like that. Good shot. That was a good shot the way she hit the 7-ball. She put a lot of spin on it. Now she'll just stun it to the bottom rail or draw to the side rail. She's stunned to the bottom rail. She's getting smart. That's the right way to shoot those little 9-ball shots. Ouschan takes the lead, 3-2. Right bottom, right side, driving the cue ball to the side rail. And she didn't make a ball, which is highly unusual. I'll tell you that. Hardly ever do they not make a ball on these tables and tournaments they're playing. She just put a lot of right on it, shoot it real slow, or she can come back between the 2 and the 3 like that. She got a little fortunate. She hit that poorly and ran into the ball, but she came out all right. God, I wish they would pan in more like that down there. She'll just roll forward with a little bit of left and shoot the 3 over here in the opposite corner. A little bit of left on it, like that. She wanted to get off the rail a little more. She needed to put a little more spin on that shot. So there's a good example that the pros don't always spin the ball enough, even. So for you amateurs out there watching, she didn't spin that enough. She needed a little more spin to get off the rail. She's still all right, though. I think she can stun it. Or just roll it and go around the 8 and the 9. Like that. That was a good shot, I'll tell you that. That was not easy to do what she did right there. Now she'll hit high left, pocket the 4 in the side, hit before the side pocket, and spin down for the 5-ball. Very good. She hit that nice. Now she can just roll real slow and stay against the rail, and that'll give her a little angle to go to the side rail. Or she can bounce off and get an angle. She bounced off and got the angle. Good shot. No one ever plays that other angle. I love playing it the other way, where you stay against the bottom rail and take the other angle and go to the side rail. And she'll put a little bit of right top and just come straight down the table. That'll check the cue ball, make it go straight like that, see? A little bit of right does that. So you amateurs need to pay attention on these little shots that they need right, left. Sound like you're marching or something. Just roll forward real easy. Let's shoot the 8 on our left here, left corner. She'll just roll forward real lightly. There you go. I think she landed straight again almost. Now she'll follow. I don't know if she'll go around the 9, under it. She might go, yeah, she'll go off the bottom rail, no, she went on the other side with left top. Either way she could do it. You had to play it in either corner. Just roll it in with top. They love open hand bridges. I wish the table was 12 feet long so you couldn't play with an open bridge. 3-3, Rocha ties it up, breaking from the right side, right bottom. And that ball saved her. Was going to be a foul break, and that ball came flying somehow or another. I don't know how that, as soft as she hit him, I don't know how another ball got down there. I could never break the pool balls as soft as they're breaking them and think I was going to get any good results. Now she'd kick this with a lot of right bottom, and bank it out around the 8, 6, 9. Why would she roll out here? Well, that's what Jasmine's going to do now. She's going to shoot into the bottom row, or let her shoot it. She let her shoot it. I can't even believe she let her shoot this shot. You're supposed to shoot right into the bottom. You could thin it too and come back behind the 8 and the 9. She's drawing it somehow. Oh, she's going to try to stay behind the 2. No? Nah. I'll tell you what, she got safe, but I think that was a bit fortunate the way she got it. I could have never known that she was going to play safe exactly the way it came out. That's for sure. She's going to kick with some right and spin it over. She doesn't have a straight kick at it, I don't think. She's going to put right on it, and she'll hit it kind of firm, I think. Oh, that went right off in the side pocket. That was a little unlucky. Put a little bit of angle on this. Put some right top, and just follow over and play the 9, the 2-9. A little bit of right top. Just a hair, maybe. Good shot. And since the pockets are not that difficult for his John pool balls, these shots are not as hard, these combinations, because the pocket can help you. When the table was playing a little more wet or whatever, see, she missed that act basically, and it went in. So that's what I'm talking about. Combinations aren't that hard right now. They're really hard when the table plays more difficult. 4-3, Rocha takes the lead. Jasmin breaking from the right side, right bottom. And she made a ball in the side pocket and got 2 or 3. I can't tell if it's a legal break though. She has a real easy safety. She could just bank the ball into the side rail and stun the ball right over behind the 2, which I think is the prudent play. Or shoot the 1 down table and bring the cue ball over. Efren would stun you right behind that 2 ball. I know he would. So you'd have a hard shot. That was a good way to play it. I didn't think she had to play it like that. I thought she could hit the other side of the 1 and just stun right there and not go to the rail. But maybe it didn't look like that. I mean, she couldn't do that. But either way, she got the ball right where I said Efren would put it. And you can't hit this ball hardly. She would have to kick past the side pocket, 2 rails, real hard, and and the problem with that shot is you'll wound up fouling the ball. When you're real close to a ball, when an object ball is real close to the cue ball like that, and you have to kick extremely hard with spin, it's real hard to not touch the object ball that you're next to. All right, she'll hit this with right bottom and draw off the rail, like that. The 3 must go past the 9. I couldn't tell if you gave me infrared scope, but they won't pan in to give me any idea what's going on. She's drawing straight back. She's going to play the 3 on the side. No? She's going to play the 9 ball. The 3 must go. She's just going to run into the 4 ball then. She was straight in on a 2. She couldn't do nothing. She was handcuffed. She's going to try to make the 3, roll it in real slow, and do something with the 4. I always knew that was going to happen, though. What happened to her there? Now, Efren, he would kick this ball in the corner, the 4. off the bottom, he'd hit underneath it, and he'd kick it in the corner and play shape and win the game. She's going to thin this somehow and go down table and try to get safe behind the 8. Good shot. That was a nice speed on that. That's the talented part of playing safe is the speed of the shot. And kicks, too. Speed that you kick them. She's going to erase that talented shot with this jump cue. A lot of good shots get erased with that. That cue shouldn't even be in the game. It's ridiculous. It makes us look like fools. All right, she's going to jump over it and get lucky somehow. What can I say? I'm not going to say she's going to, I don't know where, she could bank it in. Like I said, she's going to get lucky. No, she didn't get lucky. I can't believe that she didn't get lucky with that cue. She did leave a, well, if they left me a shot like this every time with it, I would be happy. But I've seen some of the craziest things happen to me with that jump stick I've ever seen. She's got to put a lot of left on this. This is still a tricky shot. I don't know, yeah, and spin it. Go 2 rails lightly, like. A lot of spin like that, go 2 rails. With a 6 ball. Good shot. She hit that nice. The shot's not as easy as she made it look, that's for sure. I'm going to put a little bit of right top on this. You want to aim thick on this ball because it curves a little. See how it curved just a little? Get all the way out where she can see the 7 good. Now she'll just follow it. She'll shoot it in and follow to the side rail past the side. When you use the rails, it's easier to get position on your next shot. A lot of people don't, they stun down on that one. They won't even use the rail. But if you keep playing this game long enough, you'll realize that you want to use the rails. And she'll just roll this with left top and go 2 rails. And that's what you want to do. You want to use the rails. Wow, she didn't use the rail there, the other one. She actually missed that ball. And it went in, another one. It hit the bottom rail. That ball's never supposed to go if it hits the bottom rail on that particular shot. Never, but this table's very conducive. More conducive than I've ever seen in most pool tables. And she's going to roll this in. Looks, I can never tell if she's drawing or rolling. All right, she rolled that with right top. Ties it up, 4-4. She hit that 8 kind of funny. Rocha breaking from the right side, right bottom. Wow, that is just amazing to me that they can hit that easy. Make 2 balls, 2 pool balls, and get 2 back, or 1. If you hit them like that on my table, you couldn't get 1 past the side pocket. We just had a hurricane, and it rained for 3 days straight, so my table is very, very saturated right now. Playing very difficult. Unless I armor all it, bring it back to life. But I like for it to play difficult for a while before I armor all it. The cloth seems like it's 1,000 years old on my table right now. It's only 4 months old. Because of the humidity, ages it real fast. People don't even realize what humidity does to pool felt. They age it up. You put it on, it'd be old in a couple of weeks. If it's real humid in your pool room or wherever your tables are, if they get humid a lot, they'll age real fast. I've noticed that. They put the cloth on now, it seems like it ages the day you put it on. It's like it's old already. She's can play a safety here somehow. Thin the 3 ball and go over there like that. Still doesn't hurt her because the 4-ball's tied up. But like I've said before in some of the commentary, she's just going to play some kind of safe. Cross the 3-ball or bank it down table. She crossed it. Not a bad shot to leave it some distance, and up against that 5-ball makes it even better. When you leave someone like this, a little bit of distance, and the ball's over another object ball, it makes the shot really hard to deal with, to figure out how to get out of it. She's going to thin this or bank it back down table. She thinned it, went over there, and that's a good shot. Nice shot. I like that shot. Now here's a very difficult kick to hit the ball. It's like a BB, this ball. When it sits like that, and you've got to go straight across the table. That's what makes it smaller, is going across the table instead of... She'll kick it hard too. Wow, she hit that good, I'll tell you that. You see the ball, it curved a little too. But that was a nice kick. You can miss that kick very easily. But anyway, going back to making a... I've mentioned it before. You know, everybody, they got the crazy idea you got to make the pocket 3 inches big to make the full pocket play difficult. That's not the way you do it. She could pocket this ball, fire it in, and go to the bottom rail and come back if you want to be a hero. Or she can play some kind of safe, thin it, go around the 7, 8, 9, 7, 4, 9 down there. She tried to fire it in, tried to be the hero, but she got away with it. But like I said before, I was mentioning, to make the pockets play difficult, you have to make the slate a little deeper, and you have to make the facings, you have to tinker with the facings of the pockets. You have to open them up, flange them a little bit, and then put different materials in the facings to make it more bouncy, where it rejects a ball that's hit poorly. She'll thin this and go around 2 rails like that. Good shot. Very good. And because you don't want to make it too small, because you can't shoot the long shots then. You'll just play safe all the time. 4.5 inches is plenty small. But you trick the pocket a little bit, and then that makes the pocket play a little bit smaller, even though it's not. She's got to hit this real hard. If she doesn't, she won't hit it. She looks like she's shooting too easy to me. Yep. Because she needed to jack up on that too and make it bite the rail with some bottom. Her stroke was way too level for that particular shot. Overhead camera drives me crazy. Can't tell nothing ever what they're going to do. It's ridiculous. I can't tell if she's going to draw out and play the 4 in the... Oh, she went over and played the 4. And I couldn't even tell if it went in that pocket, because they wouldn't do this for me right here. Right top, and just roll it in. This is the most useless part of filming there is, an overhead camera. Right top, and just roll the ball in. You ever see them film the guys playing in tennis with the overhead? They go on the overhead, but they never stay there and watch the players play from there, because it's idiotic. You can't tell what's even going on. She'll put right bottom and stun 2 rails. Like that. Take a little longer shot on the 6. See how she didn't try to get close to that 6 ball? She doesn't have to. So for you amateur players, play percentages the way she did there. I don't know if she'll come straight down the table with right. The table's so sweet, she might not have to go to the side rail, but I would still go 2 rails. I would put a little bit of right on it and go 2 rails and slide down for the 7. Like that. It's always easier to get position and get the right speed of the shot if you use an extra rail. This is not snooker. It's pool. It's a hard game. You don't even realize how hard this game is. Try play straight pool. Try to run a couple hundred balls of straight pool on a table that's soaking wet. The ball's skidding every shot. Try that sometime and tell me how good you are. She's going to follow this with straight top. Maybe a little bit of right, I don't know. I think she'll just hit it with straight. Yeah, she did put a little bit of right on it. I don't think she needed that. She's just going to straight down the table and then draw back her. She made this a little bit harder, but she'll just go 2 rails now. Follow it with right top. Or she'll draw it. They like drawing these shots, but I follow it's the shot. The only thing is I was wondering about the speed, and she got it right. A little bit of right top, just roll it in, left top, and just roll it in. Like that. Always hit that shot with a little more authority because you don't want it to skid or something. That's why she hit it a little bit harder and went past the sides. The score is 5-4 Ocean. She takes the lead. Ocean's breaking from the right side, right bottom. She needs to hit them a little harder or something. And that's a legal break. I thought she fouled the break for a moment. Again. But that one extra ball is barely getting down there. I can't even believe it's getting down there as soft as they're hitting them. Like I said, on my table, we just had a hurricane. It's so saturated and so weird that if you hit them like they're hitting these on this table, you couldn't get a ball past the side pockets on my table. You gotta hit them like 25, 30 miles an hour to get them past the sides on my table. I think it should be, you got to meet a standard. You have to break a certain speed. That's the way it should be. Stop all this manipulating. Make the players get up and just swing hard. Like you do in tennis and golf. You can't get up and just swing like you're hitting a wedge. She can cut this in the side and go 3 rails, but it hit the 6. I was wondering if she could get by the 6. That's what she was debating too. She could still cut this in and go up and down the table and possibly get out. I don't know if it's worth it though. She may take a safety, try to put a lot of spin on it and just shoot it slow and spin over. Or cut it in with no spin and go up and down. Put a little bit of right. Oh, she went behind the 9. Good shot. Very good. But that's an easy jump shot, looks like. Yeah, she can just jump it right in. I don't even think she's snookered by most of the ball. Yeah, it is a little tricky for the side. I'm sure she'll get over it, but making it'll be a... And see how her arm's going out to the side? That's... Oh, good hit, though. But it makes it a little harder to be accurate on pocketing the ball when your arm goes sideways. And I noticed not many players keep their arm straight when they jack up like that. Not many players at all. I'm one of the only ones I've ever seen that keeps their arm straight on that shot. She'll thin this ball or bank it back down table. She'll thin it, go back down table, or bank it back down table. Thin it, went back down table. Didn't quite cover it. But, again, left it over the top of the 5 ball. And that makes the shot just tremendously difficult. No matter how big the pocket is on this shot, you've got to hit it good. She'll jack up, Hit a lot of bottom on it, hit it extremely hard and try to draw back. Or try to go forward, I don't know which one. She might go forward too. She did try to, and she lucked the ball in the corner. Didn't get the roll coming back though. I think she can see the edge of the 3-ball, maybe. If she can, she might can play some kind of safety. But the safety, that's not an easy safety there. Just send the 3 to the rail, come back and try to use the 6 somehow. Might be the prudent play there. Oh, she's jumping it. She's going to try to jump it and make it or get some kind of lucky roll. And she got a little bit of a break. She left the bank shot. At least she didn't leave it straight in. Well, straight in bank, though. Looks like she could just bank it and draw off just a little bit. It's going the other way. She'll put a little inside on it. She's playing safe. She's going to come back behind the 4-ball somehow. I will be honest with you, that was a better play than... I would have banked that ball in, I think. But I like her shot, I'll tell you that. The best shot here may be to bump the 4 up against the 8. I'm terrible at this shot. She's going to try to hit it. She's going to pop it, and it's going to curve somehow. See, she would have been smart just to move the 4 a little bit, and it would have made the position harder for the, even with ball in hand. It would have made the position on the 4 hard. So there's a little, I know Efren, he would have bumped that 4 right up against the 8, closer to it. He's good at that shot, too. I never was any good at moving the ball closer to, just bumping an object ball. My greatest asset still is shooting and playing miraculous position. That's always been my asset. She'll stop right there, trying to take a 2-game lead. I think she'll draw down somehow. She'll draw straight down the table with left bottom or stun over past the 8-ball. Or no, she's going to roll it with a little bit of right. Check the ball. Nope, she put a little bit of left on it. See, I couldn't tell. It looked like the ball was going to run into the 8. The cue ball on the overhead. And she'll put a little bit of right and check it off the side rail. And she'll just roll this in real slow with left. You could shoot a basketball in this pocket, probably. Just real slow with a little left. Play the 9, just stun it 2 rails with a little bit of left. Just below center. She always cues too low. She cues low and comes up. Because if she would have hit where she was aiming, actually, she would have scratched in the corner. 6-4, Ouschan takes the lead. Rocha breaking from the right side, right bottom. How she gets the balls past the sides, it's amazing to me how easy these tables break. I've never seen tables. I wonder if I could make a ball on a break over there. I'd like to go over there and play one of these tournaments just to see if I can make one on a break. I bet you I can't. Somehow or another, the conditions will all change and won't be like this when I go. She could try to run into those. The 5's tied up. Now she's hit it perfect. She can draw right into it. That was a good shot. Unless she can follow back over and shoot the 5 in the side, doesn't have to run into it. I think she can do that. Straight top, go across the table, or draw right back into and break them up. Go straight top, right across. Good shot. That's perfect. This tells you so little. There, see how much this tells you? Left bottom, draw over. Didn't even look like she had that much angle on the overhead. She landed perfect too. That's what she had to land to pocket that ball. If she'd have went any further, I don't think it would have went, or any shorter. So Rocha hit that shot really nice. Sara, use her first name once in a while. Right bottom and just stun over. Just kind of pop it and stun over like that. Now right bottom and stun to the rail again. Shoot the 8 over here. Or she might roll down and shoot the 8 in the side. But I think she'll draw off the rail and shoot the 8 on our left corner right here. A little bit of right bottom and just pop the ball just a little. Wow. Drew all the way back there. That was a little funny. I didn't think she had to go all the way back there. She could have just killed it. I think she was a little bit afraid of like not hitting it hard enough. Maybe it rolling off or something. This is a straight top and go 1 rail. Looks like this don't tell me much, this overhead. Again, you don't know if she's got an angle or if she's straight in. It looks like she's got an angle, but I'll guarantee you it's different if you pan in the other way. Straight top, up and down the table for the 9. Just like that. And straight bottom and just stop. Make it 6-5 Ocean. Ocean breaking. Right side. Right bottom. She's got a shot. The 4 balls got a combination down there. It's not too bad. And then maybe you can get on the other side of it goes. The problem is the 1 ball is in a precarious position. She can put some right on it and come back and hit the 3 ball. Put a lot of right top. Aim a little thick on the 1 because it curves. And come back and hit the 3. Like that. Good shot. God, I hope they don't go to overhead. I can't tell what she's going to do now. Amazing. She should put right top. But I don't know. This don't tell me much. Right top, shoot it slow like that. She put left. She's still all right though. I thought she could have put right and come over and went the other way, but maybe the 6 ball was blocking her. Here she's got to fire it in the side. She wants to stun the ball in the middle. That way it goes before the 6, 3 rails around. On my table, this shot's virtually impossible. The pockets are not that small, but you've got to hit it so good in those sides of mine. It's weird. This is a tough shot. I think you could fire right in on this table, though. You want to hit it on the middle. Or she could just draw around and go between the 6 and the 8. Lightly. If she overruns the 4, she won't have a shot on the... I don't even know what she was playing safe. I don't know what she was doing there. She was really indecisive on that shot. Very indecisive. Here, these tables are so sweet. You could cut this in and spin over, but I think she'll play safe. Just bump the ball down table. And she didn't hit it. She should have hit that a lot harder and it would have came right back out. That shot's always tricky though, that particular shot. She left herself in a bad spot here. She's just gonna hide her underneath the 4 and the 7, looks like. Shoot it real slow and just bump the 3 ball back by the 8 and 9. Go right underneath the 7 and the, wow, she way over hit it. But she snookered her with the 6 ball. She'll probably go straight top, straight down the table. She's got to hope it doesn't hit it and scratch on the side. Well, she didn't hit it at all, scratched in the corner. I hate that kick shot too. I'm getting better at it. If I could live another 200 years, I could probably get good at that one. There's so many shots in pool that are hard. I can't believe people don't think pool's a hard game. They think checkers is harder than pool. It's just mind-boggling. I've told you, I went about a month, I didn't run 100 balls in straight pool, but I kept playing with the conditions difficult, dirty and wet and not cleaning nothing. I wanted to see if I could run 100 balls. I couldn't do it. Finally, I arm-rolled the table the other day, about 3 or 4 days ago, and I started running 100 balls again. But now it's wearing off again. I won't be able to do it. It's amazing. You really just don't have no idea how hard this game is. She'll just cut this in. She ran into the 7 ball. She's lucky the 7 ball went and hung in the pocket. To give her some kind of escape here. If it had bounced out and blocked it a little bit different, it would have been a much harder shot. I guess she's just going to shoot it slow and roll it and let the 6 stay there. She's got to hope she doesn't make it and go in behind it. And it looked like for a moment it was going to do that. But she'll just follow this and bounce off. But this is the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. Straight top, bounce off. This is for the win. Now she'll just follow forward and shoot the 9 where she's at over there in the corner. Or draw back. I think she can just follow forward. Stunned it. Stunned it. That's the shot you amateurs have to learn, the stun shot. Especially if you're going to be any good at straight pool. You got to stun like every other shot in that game. I never realized it. So I started noticing how many shots you got to stun in straight pool. She'll just follow this or draw it a little with right bottom. She might just stun it like that. There you go. Jasmin Ouschan wins 7-5 over Sara Rocha. Thanks for watching the Billiard Network, and stay tuned for more great pool action from around the world. I'm Earl Strickland saying goodbye.